How to help your son successfully rush a frat, let's talk about it. For context, I went through rush twice and then went on to become the vice president of my frat, which I believe is the third largest ZBT in the country. First piece of advice, a connection is not a guarantee. Do not fall into the trap of thinking that because your friend's sons are already in the frat that your son is guaranteed a bid. Unless those kids are sophomores involved in rush or the executive board members of the frat, they do not have the influence that you might think they do. Ultimately, it's going to be up to your son to put in the work to secure his bid. Second piece of advice, think before you speak. Try to avoid negatively discussing your son's rush experience with other parents who have a connection to the same frat that your son is rushing. The same way that you and your son are talking about it, so is everybody else. Trust me, for the brothers who are in the frat, it is very easy to pinpoint exactly which rushie told a certain piece of information to his parents. And no frat wants to bid a freshman whose parents could potentially jeopardize the frat once pledging begins. Third piece of advice, decenter yourself from the narrative. Your son is going to be juggling his schoolwork, social life, and frat responsibilities, all while being on his own for the first time. Pressuring him to rush a certain frat that you have a connection to, dissuading him from rushing at all, or just expecting him to receive a bid in general is only going to stress your son out more. Parents can be an amazing resource during this time, but only if your son trusts you enough to listen to him with open ears. Fourth and final piece of advice, it's not the end of the world. Whether your son doesn't get into the frat he wanted, doesn't get a bid at all, or gets a bid and then drops, it's going to be okay. Your son will already feel bad enough on his own. Try not to get upset on his behalf. Don't do something rash like calling your friend whose son is in the frat to complain to them, or worse, call the school. If you guys are the parents that I think all of you are, your sons already have all the tools they need to navigate this experience, whether it's a good one or a bad one. Wishing all of your sons the best of luck, and if you have any specific questions, please feel free to comment on this post or DM me.